This video records my Jerusalem artichoke crop from 2022 that I planted in the winter in 2021 into a pot so that it didn't invade the garden. Here it is in the front row of a border. It was a bit tall for a border plant, didn't look very good aesthetically. I put a tomato cage around it to stop the branches from flopping over. In all, it grew to about 7 foot tall maybe. It did have flowers at the top, but they weren't very showy. By April, the frost had started to kill the leaves off. I harvested it on 19th of May. The frost had killed the branches. I just cut them off and then removed the pot from the ground, which was difficult but not too hard to remove with the fork. I had put at least 4 rhizomes in this pot, whereas the previous year I'd only put 1 in, so they overgrew. As you can see, the pot's risen. It took Frank and I both to pull all of the rhizomes out. Quite a bit of a struggle. Bashing the pot didn't seem to bring them out, so I thought perhaps a few swift kicks might work. Unfortunately, that didn't work very well either. Then I thought maybe breaking the pot. Fortunately, the pot was easy to break. So far I've tried baking artichokes, which are fairly nice, eating them as a piece of fruit. That's not too bad either. They're quite tasteless though, and I've also tried having them in my spinach smoothies instead of yacons. They're okay that way. Jerusalem artichokes are actually related to yacons and to sunflowers. They're full of inulin, so I probably would prefer to continue having the yacons in my smoothie. However, these Jerusalem artichokes can stay in the ground all winter and I can harvest them whenever I want. So perhaps next year I might plant them in a spot that I don't mind them staying all winter and harvest them when the yacon crop is finished. I have been reading in some Korean natural farming sites that Jerusalem artichokes can be used in a pesticide. So I'm interested in looking into their impact on pests. I may not want to use them as a pesticide, but I am interested in finding if they make a good sacrificial crop or deterrent crop. Now going back to the video here, I just rinsed them off in water out in the yard, and then when I got most of the dirt off, I took them inside and cleaned them a lot better. I tried to clean them with a bit of a scrubbing brush. Hard to get the dirt off though. I peeled them before I eat them. A lot of wastage there, but that's okay. That goes in the compost. Here's the crop from that one bucket. It was 4.65 kilograms. I'll replant some of those rhizomes into several pots planted in a range of locations in the yard to see what impact they have on pests. And I'll make sure that I don't overplant the pots like I did this year. The bricks recording really surprised me because it is so flavourless. It isn't sweet like the yacon, but it had a bricks of 17. Go figure. Thanks for watching and sharing my journey.